Hi, my name is Mara Pramo, and I'm here with Diana and Rocio, two cheerleaders that went to nationals. How are you guys doing today?
We're good.
All right. So what did you guys go to Florida for?
So we went down there to compete. It was a national competition that we've been working really hard for.
All right. And what did you guys do down there?
First we went to Disney. So the
Okay.
big part was we get to go to Disney. So we get this little package where we get to go to all the parks. But the main reason that we went was for the competition.
Okay. And I know you guys placed 11th in the nation, right?
Yeah.
How was that?
So the way that works is there's different divisions.
Okay.
And within those divisions, that obviously will determine how many teams can go on to finals.
Okay.
And I believe for us it was 14.
26 teams in
Okay.
our division, in total. And so then we perform, and then 14 teams get to move on to finals, and we were one
Okay.
of the 14.
All right. And how was that experience like hearing that you guys placed?
So it was really surprise. After our first performance, we felt confident, but it was kind of a weird feeling because we never get that feeling of being sure that you did great out there.
Yeah.
And also when our name was being called, it kind of felt weird because it was called so soon, and it felt like this whole season we were waiting for our name to be called, and it never did. Or sometimes we were the last ones. So it was just quite relieving to be called.
All right. And how long did you guys go to Florida for?
So we were there for 5 days and 4 nights.
All right. And how did you guys feel while performing your final performance?
I think it was honestly just an amazing feeling. We actually prayed, and we always have this little ritual thing that we do right before we go on. So we hold hands, we do this little hand thing, and little tiny traditions. And then we did say a little prayer, and really just getting into the moment. It was just so exciting to be out there, and especially for me, I was looking at the crowd, and all I could see was my coach. And during the middle of the routine, it was just I could see how bubbly she was, and she started crying. And I was something needs to be going right. Something has to be going right. And because, the past 2 years, we were both there, and it wasn't the best experience. We went down there, and we did try our very best, but I don't think we ever really showed what Town Cheer was about.
All right.
And this year.
So throughout the routine we have sections, right? And after the first 2-3 sections, which is our hardest things, our stunts that in the routine, I was just we have the rest of the routine. During the cheer I was damn, we're really gonna do it. And then at the ending when we hit, it was just kind of like I said, surprising. We were just did we hit? Did everything go right? And she was just yeah, how can you guys not know? So it was just really
So hit means a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
When we say hit 0, that kind of just means 0, nothing fell, no deductions,
Oh, okay.
everything went perfectly.
went.
All right. And this was your first time going to finals, right?
Yeah.
How many times have you been to this competition before?
So it was the past 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
Okay. And did you guys get a trophy?
Yeah, we actually, this is our first time getting a trophy.
okay.
And it was pretty big. So
It is big.
it was
It's
a nice, yeah.
Nice. And you guys have it in your...
Actually, I don't know where it is
Oh,
right now.
okay.
I
Don't
think
know
it's
where it
being shipped because
yeah.
I didn't see it in the airport, so I'm pretty sure it's being shipped.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully it gets down here, and then hopefully you get to display it on the glass
Yeah.
and just show everybody. I
All
mean,
right,
it's
yeah.
just such a great feeling to represent Norristown in that way.
Yeah. So what were some challenges you went through in order to prepare for nationals?
I'd say one of the biggest challenges we had is just getting the skills.
All right.
So just making sure that we have that criteria to get down there, and not just have preps. One of the hardest skills that we did was our first partner stunt,
Okay.
and it was just hard getting those, and girls would beat themselves down because they couldn't get it, and just keeping that motivation up was a challenge.
Okay. And how did you guys prep for finals? How was it?
So for finals, it kind of came as a surprise.
Oh, okay.
So we were
Yeah, it was, last minute.
and we performed in the morning. So we performed at around 8 o'clock in the morning,
Oh, okay.
and finals wasn't gonna be until
7.
7 at night.
Okay.
So we performed, and then we got announced that we were going to finals. Obviously, very excited.
Yeah.
And then we decided that we'd go back to our hotel. And what we did is we just took a nap. We had some relax, kind of just re-energize and
Yeah.
recharge. But and then after that we would just go back and then get in the mood again.
Yeah. That day felt so long. It felt like it was 3 days put into one.
Really?
It was just so
I mean, it paid
long.
off though. You guys.
Yeah.
How did your coaches feel about you guys placing?
So I think going in, they were really confident, but they weren't like I didn't think they realized that we were actually going to do it, like 100%.
Yeah.
So after our name got announced for finals, they were just like, oh my God, they were crying. And then after we got placed, like, they just wouldn't stop crying.
Really?
Like, we went back to the hotel room and we were just talking. It was the seniors and our head coach. And she just, like, started crying out of nowhere again. And I think it was a really big accomplishment for her this year because it was just her and her daughter, Autumn, just alone doing all of it. And they were just proud of themselves and us, obviously.
All right.
I also do think, like with like us, like, we didn't expect to make it to finals, like at all. Like our main goal this year was like, let's just go to nationals, let's make Norristown Pride, let's hit, let's not have like any falls, like let's hit 0.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we did. And I think after that we were like, whatever happens from now on, like that's just extra. So we were just happy to hit 0. And the fact that they were like naming like the finals, like I wasn't that exciting, like excited. I was just like holding hands and I was like, I hope we make it. But like when I actually heard like Norristown performing 6th or something like that, I was like, what the heck? Like the fact that
and
we
also
made it.
like going to finals, we placed 3rd. So it was just like really like whoa. Like we weren't like the 4 teams team to make it. We were like the 3rd, and I was just like, wow, we're really up there. So we really did have a big chance.
And I know you guys also went to the Disney parks. So how were the parks?
What's your favorite part?
Yeah, what's your favorite park?
See, my favorite park is Epcot, but I think this year, Animal Kingdom really, like I really liked it because we got to go on the Pandora ride for the first time in 3 years after wanting to go on it and failing every time. It was just really nice, and I literally almost teared up. Well, I did tear up in the middle of the ride. I was like, finally.
My favorite park would have to be like, I don't know. I mean, I like all of them, obviously. Like, I feel like every one of them is like really good in their own way. But this year, we actually got to spend like a whole day at Hollywood Studios.
Okay.
And it really, like, I got to like analyze like every single part of it, which was awesome. Like, I got to go to like every little like tiny section of it. So that one would have to be like my favorite.
All right. And what was your favorite ride? Do you guys have a favorite ride?
Yes.
Have to go back to?
Yeah. So it was for me, it would be the Pandora ride.
Okay.
Like she said, like we've tried so hard to go on that ride, and every single time it'd be like 300 minutes. So the fact that it was like 100, right? Like 100 something.
Oh, wow.
We were like, we're waiting, we're getting on this ride.
Okay.
And it was just so beautiful.
And did you guys meet any characters while down there?
We met a lot. We met Mike,
Sully,
Edna, what's his name?
Frozen. Minnie Mouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there were some characters who, like, I don't know their name, but they were cute. So, I mean, there was, like, this giant bear.
Do you guys have a favorite character?
Oh, wait, she does.
Yeah.
What's your favorite character?
The Little Mermaid.
Okay.
Ariel.
She was obsessed.
You guys saw her too?
Yes, I went on every single ride this year of hers.
All right. Diana, do you have a favorite character?
Well, I do. I like Winnie the Pooh.
Okay.
I didn't see him. I went on his ride. It wasn't the best, but I
Is
love
that
Winnie
like
the
your
Pooh.
least favorite? Do you guys have a least favorite ride?
Oh my God, we do.
Yes, we do.
What is it?
It's a small world.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know that ride?
Yes.
It's really bad.
We actually didn't go on it this year, but the past 2 rides, we had this like little like, cause we would like say conspiracies right before we'd go on. It would make us
scared.
So scary. It would be
Okay.
fun because we'd be with our team. It'd be fun, like scary fun. But I just hate that ride.
Yeah,
like, they're
like-
so creepy.
We would just spice it because this one is not the one that's haunted. It's actually the one in Disneyland. So we would just scare ourselves for no reason. But it's still
Alright.
creepy.
All right. Well, congratulations, guys. I know you guys
Thank
worked
you.
really hard for this. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Just that, like, if you see like a Norristown cheerleader, to please congratulate them. This is like a big like accomplishment for us, and this is a big accomplishment for like the community and like the school and all. And we just like love and support everything that you guys do for us, like the students, the fact that you guys support us so much, like all the basketball, football players, the music department, the art department, like the fact that you guys support us this much really does mean a lot, and we do see it.
All right. Well, that's it.
Town Cheer is going to win, number 1, in the future. Like, I know it. Our team is so good, and it's all mostly freshmen, so I'm so confident that one day they're going to win.
All right. Well, make sure to follow the cheerleaders at Town Cheer. Now back to our hosts.